Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for coming out on this semi-nice evening. Glad to see you all. I'm glad you all found parking places out there. It's a bit crowded tonight, but it's a wonderful crowd. Our performers respond wonderfully to the audience. So please become part of the act if you're asked to, and enjoy the show. Thank you very much.
Just take those old records off the shelf. I sit and listen to them by myself. Today's music ain't got the same soul. I like that old time of rock and roll. Don't try and take me to a disco. You'll never even get me out on the floor. In 10 minutes I'll be late for the door. I like that old time of rock and roll. Still like that old time of rock and roll. The kind of music just soothes the soul. I reminisce about the days of old with that old time of rock and roll. Hey! Go to hear them play a tango. I'd rather hear some blues or funky old soul. There's only one sure way to get me to go. Start playing old time of rock and roll. Call me a relic, call me what you will. Say I'm old-fashioned, say I'm over the hill. Today's music ain't got the same soul. I like that old time of rock and roll. Still like that old time of rock and roll. The kind of music just soothes the soul. I reminisce about the days of old with that old time of rock and roll. All right, now you know the chorus. I want you to sing along with me when we get to the chorus. Let me hear you loud and clear. Let's make some noise in this place. You know how it goes. Here we go. Let's get ready. Let me hear you. Still like that old time of rock and roll. Oh yeah, the kind of music just soothes the soul. I reminisce about the days of old with that old time of rock and roll. Still like that old time of rock and roll. The kind of music just soothes the soul. I reminisce about the days of old with that old time of rock and roll. Still like that old time of rock and roll. The kind of music just soothes the soul. I reminisce about the days of old with that old time of rock and roll. Still like that old time of rock and roll. The kind of music just soothes the soul. I reminisce about the days of old with that old time of rock and roll. Yeah! All right, thank you. Give yourselves a hand. Good evening and welcome to the 2024 Heritage Ranch Variety Show. I thought you might get up and dance in the aisles when you heard that. You know, we're delighted that you're here, and the theme this year is a little bit country and a little bit rock and roll. How many of you in the audience like country music? By your applause, can I hear it? How many of you like rock and roll music? Wow, wow. How many of you like both? Okay. Well, we've got a great lineup for you tonight, and we hope you hear one of your favorite songs sung. Right now, let's continue on with the show with Judy Schaffstall and her pianist, Nancy Oliver. Enjoy the rest of the program.
Good evening, Heritage Ranch. Is there anybody in the audience, any of the gentlemen that might be named Bill? Do we have any Bills here tonight? Let me know where you are. Okay, great. So this next number is dedicated to the Bills in the audience. Won't you come home, Bill Bailey? Won't you come home? She moans the whole day long. I'll do the cooking, darling, I'll pay the rent. I know I done you wrong. 'Member that rainy evening I threw you out with nothing but a fine-tooth comb. I know I'm to blame, well ain't it a shame? Bill Bailey, won't you please come home to Mama? Bill Bailey, won't you please come home? Bill? "6'2", eyes of blue, oh, what those 6 feet can do. Has anybody seen my man? He runs around, he does the town, he flirts with every girl around. Has anybody seen my man? Now if you run into a 6'2", leave him alone. Be the pal you used to be, send him running back to me. Can he love, can he woo? No, he can't, but still he'll do. Has anybody seen my man? Now if you run into a 6'2", leave him alone. Be the pal you used to be, send him running back to me. Can he love, can he woo? No, he can't, but still he'll do. Has anybody seen my man? Bob? Please don't talk about us when we're gone.
Now let's welcome to the stage Bill Sinate as he gives us his take on If They Had Lived in Heritage Ranch.
So, we've all enjoyed many songs with great lyrics, but have you ever wondered if some of those lyrics would have been different had the original artists lived here in a Heritage Ranch? Well, perhaps you haven't, but I have, and yes, I've written some of those thoughts down. For example, if the group ABBA had lived here, their song Fernando might have taken on a different direction. If you could reimagine Fernando as being a typical Heritage Ranch husband, it might have gone like this. Didn't you hear me call, Fernando? I know you're old and gray, and I'm 2 rooms away. But answer me for once, Fernando. John Denver's Country Roads might have ended up Stacy Road, take me home through the gates where I belong. And Simon and Garfunkel's Sound of Silence lyrics of the words of the prophets are written on the subway walls might have been the words of Eric Hoyle are written in his email blast for us to grasp. And in his Banana Boat song, Harry Belafonte sang, stack bananas till the morning come. Living here, he may have followed that with 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10. It's past my bedtime and I want to go home. And if Roy Rogers and the Sons of the Pioneers lived here and had just finished their first pickleball lesson, their tumbling tumbleweed lyrics might have been, see us tumbling down, planting our face in the ground. Helen Reddy's I Am a Woman, Hear Me Roar might have been, I am woman, my husband snores. Much too loud to ignore. And would Johnny Nash living here have really saying, I can see clearly now the rain is gone? Or would it have been, I can see clearly now my cataracts are gone? I see all obstacles in my way. And living here, Fats Domino would not have a Blueberry Hill on which to find his thrill. But given our Coyote Hill, he may have sang, on Coyote Hill, I took that bad spill. And would the composer, Burt Bacharach, really pen raindrops keep falling on my head? Or would it have been here, my hair keeps falling from my head? And if Bill Withers lived here at Heritage Ranch, would he change any of his lyrics of, lean on me when I'm not strong, and I'll be your friend, I'll help you carry on, because it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. No, he would not change one word of that, because he would be living here in the most supportive, caring community that one could ever hope to find. And ain't that the truth? Thank you.
Well, next up, we have 7 hot working ladies who work all day and never seem to get ahead. Here are the 19th Hole Singers with their version of the very popular song, Working 9 to 5.
Tumble out of bed and I stumble to the kitchen, pour myself a cup of ambition and yawn and stretch and try to come to life. Jump in the shower and the blood starts pumping. Out on the streets the traffic starts jumping with folks like me on the job from 9 to 5. Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living. Barely getting by, it's all taking and no giving. They just use your mind. You're just a step on the boss man's ladder, but you got dreams he'll never take away. You're in the same boat with a lot of your friends, waiting for the day your ship will come in and the tide's gonna turn and it's all gonna roll your way. Working 9 to 5, what a
That was great. Alan Jackson's YouTube music video of this next song has been viewed over 280 million times. Ken Logston chose to try this song out at karaoke night a few months ago, saying, "Remember When" seemed like a fitting song for living here at the ranch. Without missing a beat, Pete LaFlamme chimed in and said, if it's about Heritage Ranch, it ought to be called Can't Remember When. That's Pete. Here's Ken Logston.
Remember when I was young and so were you, and time stood still. Love was all we knew. You were the first, so was I. We made love and then you cried. Remember when? Remember when we vowed the vows and walked the walk, gave our hearts, made the start, and it was hard. We lived and learned life through curves. There was joy and there was hurt. Remember when? Remember when old ones died and new were born. Life was changed, disassembled, rearranged. We came together, fell apart, and broke each other's heart. Remember when? Remember when sound of little feet was the music we danced to week, brought back the love we found, trust, said we'd never give it up. Remember when? Remember when 30 seems so old. Now looking back, it's just a stepping stone to where we are, where we've been. Said we'd do it all again. Remember when? Remember when we said when we turn gray and the children grow up and move away, we won't be sad, we'll be glad for all the life we had, and we'll remember when. Remember when? Remember when? Thank you.
Hi there. Hi. Mike and I call ourselves the Lonesome Drifters. We're not sure why. We're not lonesome. Do we drift? Do we drift anymore?
No, not.
We don't drift either. But the Lonesome Drifters would like to ask all of you, join us on this next song. It's Woody Guthrie's This Land Is Your Land, a song that's been called the second national anthem of this great country. So have a good time. Sing with us, clap with us, stand up if you like, but enjoy the song. 1, 2, 3. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land is made for you and me. As I went walking that ribbon of highway, I saw above me that endless skyway. I saw below me that golden valley. This land is made for you and me. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land is made for you and me. Well, I roamed and rambled, and I followed my footsteps to the sparkling sands of her diamond desert. And all around me a voice was sounding, and it said that this land is made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land, from the California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land is made for you and me. Well, the sun came shining and I was strolling, and the wheat fields waving and there's clouds rolling. A fog was lifting and a voice was chanting, and it said that this land is made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land is made for you and me. Nobody living can ever stop me as I go walking this freedom highway. Nobody living can make me turn back. God bless America for me.
All right, this land is your land.
This land is my land, from California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land is made for you and me. This land is made for you and me. This land was made for you and me. This land is made for you and me.
Thank you.
Mike Willis will be singing a song, an Elvis number, from the movie Viva Las Vegas. Mike Willis.
Come on, everybody, and snap your fingers now. Come on, everybody, and clap your hands real loud. Come on, everybody, take a deep breath and repeat after me. Loving my baby, loving my baby. Hey, 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 and my baby loves me. Well, come on, everybody, and whistle a tune right now. Dun, 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 dun. Come on, everybody, and stomp your feet real loud. Come on, everybody, take a real deep breath and repeat after me. Loving my baby, loving my baby. Hey, 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 and my baby loves me. Well, There ain't nothing wrong with the long-haired music like Brahms, Beethoven, and Bach. Well, I was raised with a guitar in my hand, and I was born to rock. Well, come on, everybody, and turn your head to the left. Come on, everybody, and turn your head to the right. Come on, everybody, take a real deep breath and repeat after me. Loving my baby, loving my baby, hey, 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 and my baby loves me. Well, there ain't nothing wrong with a long-haired music like Brahms, Beethoven, and Bach. But I was raised with a guitar in my hand, and I was born to rock. Well, come on, everybody, and turn your head to the left. Come on, everybody, and turn your head to the right. Come on, everybody, take a real deep breath and repeat after me. Loving my baby, loving my baby, hey, 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 and my baby loves me, and my baby loves me, and my baby loves me, and my baby loves me. Thank you.
These Boots Are Made for Walking is a song that was written by Lee Hazelwood and performed by Nancy Sinatra. It was number one on the charts in 1966. The title is taken from a line said by Frank Sinatra in the movie Four for Texas. The song emphasizes feminine courage and triumph, as well as demonstrates the style and attitude of the 60s walking boots.
You keep saying you got something for me, something you call love, but confess you've been a messin' where you shouldn't have been a messin', and now someone else is getting all your best. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days these boots are gonna walk all over you. Yeah. You keep lying when you ought to be truthin', and you keep losing when you ought to not bet. You keep saying when you ought to be a-changin'. Now what's right is right, but you ain't been right yet. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days these boots are gonna walk all over you. You keep playing where you shouldn't be playing, and you keep thinking that you'll never get burned. Ha! I just found me a brand new box of matches, yeah. And what he knows you ain't had time to learn. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days these boots are gonna walk all over you. Are you ready, Boots? Start walking.
sorry now? Who's sorry now? Whose heart is aching for breaking each vow? Who's sad and blue? Who's crying too? Just like I cry over you. Right to the end, just like a friend. I tried to warn you somehow, but you had your way. Now you must pay. I'm glad that you're sorry now. Right to the end, just like a friend. I tried to warn you somehow, but you had your way. Now you must pay. I'm glad that you're sorry now. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, coming up next, we have 8 ladies from the chorale, and they are very hopeful about what they will find when they fall asleep tonight. Please enjoy Mr. Sandman.
Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Make him the cutest that I've ever seen. Give him the lips like roses and clover, and tell him that his lonesome nights are over. Sandman, I'm so alone, don't have nobody to call my own. Please turn on your magic beam. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Make him the cutest that I've ever seen. Give him the word that I'm not a rover, and tell him that his lonesome nights are over. Sandman, I'm so alone, don't have nobody to call my own. Please turn on your magic beam. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Mr. Sandman, bring us a dream, pair of eyes with that come-hither gleam. Give him a lonely heart like Pagliacci, and lots of wavy hair like Liberace. Mr. Sandman, someone to hold, would be so peachy before we're too old. So please turn on your magic beam. Mr. Sandman, bring us, please, 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 Mr. Sandman, bring us a dream.
Sweet dreams. Our next performer grew up in a military family with the U.S. Army. Jim Elliott's dad was stationed in Germany at the same time Elvis Presley was stationed there. At the same time, Jim grew up being a big Elvis fan. In fact, he has actually sung on the same stage that Elvis sang on in Lawton, Oklahoma when he was there. One of Jim's favorite songs came from the movie King Creole. Here is his version of Elvis Presley's Trouble.
If you're looking for trouble, you came to the right place. Or if you're looking for trouble, just get right in my face. I was born standing up and talking back. My daddy was a green-eyed mountain jack because I'm evil. My middle name is Misery. Well, I'm evil. So don't you mess around with me. I never looked for trouble, but I never ran. I don't take no orders from no kind of man. I'm only made out flesh, blood, and bone. But if you're gonna start a rumble, don't you do it all alone. I'm evil. My middle name is Misery. Well, I'm evil. So don't you mess around with me. I'm evil, evil, evil as can be. I'm evil, evil, evil as can be. So don't mess around, don't mess around, don't mess around with me. I'm evil, evil, evil. So don't mess around with me. I'm evil, I tell you I'm evil. So don't mess around with me. Yeah.
We will now take a 15-minute intermission. Have you enjoyed the show, the first half? All right, well, there's more to come. We have a lot more for you, so sit back and relax. And I want you to welcome back to the stage Mr. Ken Logston to kick off the second half.
Hello there. So you already saw me up here once, right? But it's okay to be in two acts, but there's a rule that says you can't have both of those be solo acts. So this wasn't the plan, but we adapt and adjust. So I have it on good authority that a lot of you were humming along with some songs in the first half, maybe singing quietly to yourself or to your neighbor, or you're going to have to step it up a little bit, because in the program it says I'm singing with special guests or guest artists or special guest artists. I can't remember what I said. But anyway, that's y'all. So, yeah, don't leave me hanging, okay? So, you know this song, you love this song, you can sing this song, so let's do it. Right? Blame it all on my ruse. I showed up in boots, ruined your black tie affair. The last one to know, the last one to show, I was the last one you thought you'd see there. I saw the surprise and the fear in his eyes when I took his glass of champagne. I toasted you, said, honey, we may be through, but you'll never hear me complain, 'cause I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away, and I'll be okay. Well, I'm not big on social graces, think I'll slip on down to the oasis. Oh, I got friends in low places. You're doing good. Well, I guess I was wrong, I just don't belong. Hey, I've been there before. Be alright, I'll just say goodnight and I'll show myself to the door. Hey, I didn't mean to cause a big scene, but give me an hour and then I'll be as high as this ivory tower you're living in, 'cause I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away, and I'll be okay. Well, I'm not big on social graces, think I'll slip on down to the oasis. Oh, I got friends in low places. All right, here you go, this is you. Whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away, and I'll be okay. Well, I'm not big on social graces, think I'll head on down to the oasis. Oh, I got friends in low places. Give yourselves a hand. That was really good. Thank you very much.
Wow, y'all are good. Better get you in the recording studio. Well, she wasn't here last year, but she's back tonight. This lady is amazing. She's been playing the piano since she started at the age of 5 years old. She's never had a lesson. She's self-taught. She does all of her own arrangements, and she can play any type of music you want to hear. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back Mary Smith with her arrangement of Blue Suede Shoes. Next up, we're going to bring back two people who have been on many of these Heritage Ranch variety shows. And they're known as Larry Weldon and Pat Friend. And their act is known as Well Done Friends. To sing and play some classic country songs for you. Now, they're busy in other playing. Pat plays in a gospel group that comes to Heritage Ranch. He plays in some other participants. And so please welcome back to the stage Larry Weldon and Pat Friend, Well Done Friends, playing some classic country songs.
Classic makes us sound old, Pat.
Some classic what? Hello, Heritage Ranch. How about Mary Smith? Is she a trip or what?
Yes, she is. Oh, there's a bunch of people out there.
Well, thank you so much. We'll see you next year. We got some great old songs for you. Here's one of my favorites. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. Cowboy and loving the cowboy way, pursuing the life of my high-riding heroes. I burned through my childhood days.
I learned all the rules of a modern day drifter. Don't you hold on to nothing too long. Take what you need from the ladies, then leave them. Leave words to the sad country song. My heroes have always been cowboys, and they still are, it seems. Sadly in search of one step in back of themselves in a slow-moving dream. Cowboys are special with their own brand of misery from being alone too long. You can die from the cold in the arms of a nightmare, knowing well that your best days are gone. Picking up hookers instead of my pen, I let the word of my youth fade away. Old worn out saddle and old worn out memories with no one and no place to stay. My heroes have always been cowboys, and still are, it seems. Sadly in search of one step in back of themselves in a slow-moving dream. Sadly in search of one step in back of themselves in a slow-moving dream. Smooth. Have y'all got me on back there? I'm not feeling it.
I don't feel.
Can you hear it out there okay?
No.
Okay.
I'll tell you what, that was a nice, pretty slow song. We're going to speed it up here just a little bit. Because I like Brooks and Dunn. If y'all don't like Brooks and Dunn, well, heck with you. We're going to do a little thing called Boot, Scoot, and Boogie. Out in the country past the city limit sign, well, there's a honky-tonk near the county line. The joint starts jumping every night when the sun goes down. They got whiskey, women, music, and smoke. I swear old cowboy folk go to Boot, Scoot, Boogie. I got a good job, I work hard for my money. When it's quitting time, I hit the door running. I fire up my pickup truck and let my horses run. I go flying down that highway to that hideaway, stuck out in the wood to do the Boot, Scoot, Boogie. Oh yeah. Yeah, heel toe, do-si-do, come on baby, let's go, Boot, Scoot. Cadillac, blackjack, baby, meet me out back, we're gonna boogie. Oh, get down, turn around, go to town, Boot, Scoot, Boogie. Oh, help me out here, Pat. ask myself some what it would be. I want a shot of that redhead yonder looking at me. The dance floor is hopping and it's hotter than the 4th of July. I see outlaws, in-laws, crooks and straights, all out making it shake, doing the boot scoot boogie. Oh, that's right. Yeah, heel toe, do-si-do. Come on, baby, let's go boot scooting. Cadillac, blackjack, baby, meet me out back. We're gonna boogie. Oh, get down, turn around, and go to town, boot scooting boogie. Yeah, I said get down, turn around, and go to town, boot scoot boogie. One more time here, Pat. I said get down, turn around, go to town, boot scoot boogie. All right, thank you very much. Thank you.
Last year, our next performer sang to us about being crazy over a man. So now it's the same story, just a different tune. Here is Karma Rimster with Don't It Make My Brown Eyes Blue. Dreams, the stuff of imagination and igniter of ideas. And dreamers rocket us toward the world that can be. Just be careful about falling in love with one. Please welcome to the stage the Everetts.
Just look at you, sitting there. You never looked better than tonight, and it would be so easy
to tell you I'd stay, like I've done so many times.
I was so sure this would be the night you'd close the door and want to stay with me, and it'd be so easy to tell you to stay, like you've done so many times.
Don't fall in love with a dreamer, 'cause he'll always take you in, just when you think you've really changed him, he'll leave you again. Don't fall in love with a dreamer, 'cause he'll break you every time.
So put out the light
and just hold on before we say goodbye.
Now it's morning and the phone rings, and you say you gotta get your things together. You just gotta leave before you change your mind.
And if you knew what I was thinking, girl, I'd turn around if you just ask me one more time. Don't fall in love with a dreamer,
'cause he'll always take you in,
just when you think you've really changed him, he'll leave you again. Don't fall in love with a dreamer, 'cause he'll break you every time.
So put out the light
and just hold on before we say goodbye. Before we say goodbye.
Now, I know we have a lot of country music fans in the audience tonight. So let me ask you this. How many of you have ever been to an auction? A few of you have. Well, here's how it works. When the final bid is made, the auctioneer brings down the gavel and hollers, "Sold." This next tap duo will perform a clogging tap to the auctioneer's "Sold." You're invited to clap along, holler, "Yeehaw" anytime, presenting Betty Martin and Pam Karen.
I just shouted out above the crowd. I just
This next song you're about to hear was originally a hit in 1961 by the High Tones. Next, the Isley Brothers had a hit with it in 1962. And finally, the Beatles made it into a mega hit in 1964. The screaming vocals were so difficult for John that the song was always last in their concert. Tonight, Jim and Nancy Elliot are going to sing their version of that song, Twist and Shout.
Thank you. For this next number, we'd like your help. For the people in the cheaper seats, just clap your hands. And for the rest of you, just rattle your jewelry. We'll shake it up, baby, now.
Shake it up, baby.
Twist and shout.
Twist and shout.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, baby, now.
Come on, baby.
Come on and work it on out.
Work it on out.
Yeah, work it on out.
Work it on out.
You know you look so good.
Look so good.
You know you got me going now.
Got you going.
Just like I knew you would.
Just like I knew you would.
Well, shake it up, baby, now.
Shake it up, baby.
Twist and shout.
Twist and shout.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, baby, now.
Come on, baby.
Come on and work it on out.
Work it on out.
You know you twist a little girl.
Twist a little girl.
You know you twist so fine.
Twist so fine.
Come on and twist a little closer now.
Twist a little closer.
Well, let me know that you're mine.
No, he's mine.
Ooh. Shake it up, baby, now.
Shake it up, baby.
Twist and shout.
Twist and shout.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, baby, now.
Come on, baby.
Come on and work it on out.
Work it on out.
Yeah, you twist a little girl.
Twist a little girl.
You know you twist so fine.
Twist so fine.
Come on and twist a little closer now.
Twist a little closer.
And let me know that you're mine.
You are mine.
We'll shake it, baby, now.
Shake it up, baby.
We'll shake it, baby, now.
Shake it up, baby.
We'll shake it, baby, now.
Shake it up, baby.
Are you having a good time out there? Good. How good? Okay. Well, if you're having a good time, we're having a good time up here. And we have the variety show. God, we appreciate you folks coming to see us tonight. We really do. And for that, we say thank you. A good friend of mine used to tell this story about a guy who walks into a bar, sits down, tells the bartender, I need 5 shots of Crown Royal. Bartender lines them all up. The guy picks up the first, slams it down, slams down the second, slams down the third. The bartender says, hold on, my friend. That's mighty expensive sipping whiskey you got there. Slow down a bit. The guy looks down and he picks up the fourth one, slams it down. Looks at the bartender and says, if you had what I got, you drink like this too. And with that, he picks up the last one, slams it down. The bartender says, well, what do you got? The guy looks at him and says, I got 50 cents. This song, folks, came out back in 1981 by Mr. Dan Fogelberg. He wrote this to his father. He wrote this about his father. And he wrote this for his father. And he called it respectfully the leader of the band. An only child, alone and wild, a cabinet maker's son. Hands were meant for different work, and his heart was known to none. Left his home and went it alone in a solitary way. And he gave to me a gift I know I never can repay. Quiet man of music, denied a simpler fate. He tried to be a soldier once, but his music wouldn't wait. He earned his love through discipline and a thundering velvet hand. His gentle means of sculpting souls took me years to understand. Leader of the band is tired and his eyes are growing cold, but his blood runs through my instruments, his song is in my soul. My life has been a poor attempt to imitate the man. I'm just a living legacy, the leader of the band. My brothers' lives were different, they heard another call. One went to Chicago and the other to St. Paul. I'm in Colorado when I'm not in some hotel, living out this life I've chose and come to know so well. Thank you for the music and your stories of the road. I thank you for the freedom when it came my time to go. Thank you for your kindness and the times when you got tough. And Papa, I don't think I've said I love you near enough. The leader of the band is tired and his eyes are growing cold, but his blood runs through my instruments, his song is in my soul. My life has been a poor attempt to imitate the man. I'm just the living legacy, the leader of the band. I am the living legacy, the leader of the band.
If you are a roving type of guy and decide to go back to your former love, don't be surprised if she hears you knocking and she doesn't let you in. Our next two performers, Joan Charles Daly and Debbie Owings, agree. Let's watch.
Door. I hear you knocking.
Well, our theme for this year's show has been a little bit country, a little bit rock and roll. Up next, our own Heritage Ranch line dancers present a big bit of country as they dance to God Bless Texas. Would you please sing along, especially when we get to God Bless Texas? Please give it up for our own Heritage Ranch line dancers.
God bless Texas. First he lit the sunshine, then he made the waters deep. Then he gave us moonlight for all the world to see. Well, everybody knows that the Lord works in mysterious ways. He took a rest, then on the very next day, God bless Texas with his own hand, brought down angels from the promised land, gave them a place where they could dance. If you want to see heaven, brother, here's your chance. Well, I've been sent to spread the message. God bless Texas.
Everywhere you look, you can write a book on the trouble with a woman and a man.
But you cannot impose, you can't stick your nose into something that you don't understand. Still you wonder who's cheating who's being true, who don't even care anymore. Makes you wonder who's doing right for someone tonight, and whose car is parked next door. Thought I knew him well, I really couldn't tell that he had another woman on his mind. Well, it seemed so right when he held me tight. How could I be so blind?
But still you wonder who's cheating who's being true, who don't even care anymore. Makes you wonder who's doing right for someone tonight, and whose car is parked next door. Guitar. Is on the line each and every time. Love is stolen in the shadows of the night. Oh, it's wrong all along, it keeps going on as long as they keep out of sight. Still you wonder who's cheating who's being true, who don't even care anymore. Makes you wonder who's doing right by someone tonight, and whose car is parked next door. Still you wonder who's cheating who's being true, who don't even care anymore. Makes you wonder who's doing right by someone tonight, and whose car is parked next door. Still you wonder who's cheating Thank you. How about a round of applause for my beautiful wife, Jeannie Curtis?
Thank you very much.
And would you please stay seated for the grand finale?
I'm a little bit country, and I'm a little bit rock and roll. I'm a little bit of Memphis and Nashville, with a little bit of Motown in my soul. I don't know if it's good or bad, but I know I love it so. I'm a little bit country, and I'm a little bit rock and roll. He's a little bit gentle, he's a little bit running wild. She's a little bit of a grown woman, she's a little bit of child. I don't know if I'm happy or sad, but my music makes me whole. I'm a little bit country, and I'm a little bit rock and roll. I like that peaceful, easy feeling of a laid-back country song. And when I sing my rock and roll, I can sing it all night long. I love my country with all my heart and soul. I go out on Saturday night for a little bit of rock and roll. I know I'm gonna feel alright no matter where I go, with a little bit of country and a little bit of rock and roll. I like that peaceful, easy feeling of a laid-back country song. And when I sing my rock and roll, I can sing it all night long. I love my country with all my heart and soul. I go out on Saturday night for a little bit of rock and roll. I know I'm gonna feel alright no matter where I go, with a little bit of country and a little bit of rock and roll. We're a little bit country, we're a little bit rock and roll.
Thank you so much. Here now. You know, ladies and gentlemen, a show like this just doesn't come together. There are a lot of people that make it happen. I want to recognize a few, if you don't mind. Back on the audio lighting boards, Beth Lewis, David Spratt, Kathy Alexander, Mike Brown, and Pete LaFlemme. The crew manager, Randy Fuller, in the back. Thank you, folks. We also have a huge backstage crew. Anthony Macaluso, Bill Lloyd, George Harrison, Jill Harrison, Mark Cleveland, Nancy Lewis, Nancy Oliver, Ray Stanley, Will Lesh, and our stage manager that makes it all happen, Denise Darab. Our publicity and program is Ken Logston. Our photographer is Frito Boyd. And our director, the director that puts it all together, Barbara Berry.
Thank you all. I hope you had a good time. I do want to say a couple of words, though. Our MC, Don Curtis, this is his 17th year of being our MC. We've got a great group of people that work on the variety show every year. We started in January, and it evolves